Heyo, what's up guys? Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about the new runes for Khazix. So we've seen a few changes in terms of runes for pre-season 10. And I'm basically going to be telling you guys what I personally think are the best runes. Like what rune pages are good, what rune pages are bad, what changed in rune pages, when I would go to different rune pages. So yeah. There are, in my opinion, basically four viable keystones for Khazix. There's Electrocute, there's Conqueror, there's Face Rush, and there's Dark Harvest. 3 out of those in Season 9 I personally found viable, which was Electrocute, Conqueror, and Face Rush, but in Pre-Season 10 I actually only think that 2 of these ones are viable on Khazix, and that is Electrocute and it's Conqueror. So reason why I don't like Dark Harvest is because it basically gives less damage than Electrocute, and I find it really difficult to get ahead or one-shot people with Dark Harvest compared to Electrocute. So as we all know, it's super easy to play Khazix from ahead and super difficult to play him from behind. So I feel like with Electrocute, it's easy to get ahead of your opponent and one-shot them and get the kills to start snowballing compared to Dark Harvest. So I personally don't like Dark Harvest. I've been getting a lot of questions what I think about it, and I honestly just straight up think that it's trash. Like, please don't do it. Just stick to Electrocute, and I promise you it'll be just fine with my build. Then there's Face Rush. So Face Rush was actually viable in Season 9, and it's been viable actually for a few seasons now. But it's only viable in high elo, because it provides a lot of utility, but it basically has like no one-shot potential. Like, it has damage, it's kind of like a bruiser type of build, but it doesn't really work anymore. And the reason why it doesn't work anymore is simply because that Nimbus cloak got changed. Nimbus cloak used to basically proc on ulti charge, but they changed that to now only work on summoner spell charge. So people have been asking me about regarding Nimbus cloak if I've tried it with smite, and I basically told them that no, I don't really like doing or having to use my smite just to get movement speed. So I basically don't play with Nimbus Cloak. So this basically means that Face Rush is kind of dead, and the replacement for Face Rush is going to be Conqueror. Another reason why I think that Face Rush is going to die out is simply because that ulti evolve is the first ulti that you're going to be doing with Face Rush, and ulti evolve is basically not as strong anymore simply because that we have a really big focus around Drakes, like being able to take Drakes, and Q evolve is simply just way better for that. And Q evolve plus Face Rush doesn't really synergize too well, so yeah, I basically think that Face Rush is gonna die out on Khazix. Even in high elo, I think people will just swap for Conqueror. That's personally what I will do. So now the 2 viable ones. We have Electrocute and we have Conqueror. So I'll show you the specific pages that I'm using and basically tell you like briefly when I will use which basically rune page. So the first one is Electrocute. Pretty normal page. Electrocute, Sudden Impact, Eyeball Collection, Ravenous Hunter with Sorcery Secondary, where we have Absolute Focus and Gathering Storm. Then we have 2 AD, and then either 1 Armor or 1 MR, depending on, for me personally, it's just whatever the enemy jungler is going to pick. So if they pick an AD jungler, I do Armor. If they pick an AP jungler, I'll do MMR. So this is the standard rune page. Nothing really changed about it. Nothing really got nerfed about this rune page. It still works for Khazix. It works great. This is basically like the lethality one-shot type of build. Gathering Storm and Absolute Focus is going to help you keep on having enough AD to one-shot people. And then Electrocute is going to help you like getting that the early kills and basically start snowballing from there. So nothing really special about this rune page, so there's nothing really to talk about. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, let's just go to Conquer. So here's the Conquer build, or the rune page. So it's pretty normal. Conquer, Triumph. Then we have Alacrity, which could be swapped out for Tenacity if the enemy team has a lot of CC. That's definitely optional. Then we have Coup de Grace, could also be swapped out for Cut Down if you're playing against tanks. That's also optional. And then we have Domination Secondary, where we have Sudden Impact and Ravenous Hunter, and that's just how it's supposed to be. And then we have Attack Speed, AD, and armor or MR, depending on the enemy jungle pick. So with both these runes, you are going to be doing Q evolve, simply because you want to be doing a lot of drakes, you want to be like fast clearing the jungle camps, which Q evolve just helps doing. So in terms of what you want to evolve, that's just QW in your main elo, and QE if you are smurfing or super far ahead with this lethality build. So I am quickly gonna talk about the first 3 items for each build, because my games are ending super fast, so I don't actually get to build more than like 3 items and test enough with it, so I can basically name like the core items for each runes, and then I'll make a YouTube video later about like the full build or like different items that you could put in. But in my opinion, so far the core build for Conqueror would be jungle item, preferably red smite for the most part, Duskblade, and then Sageon's Blade. Sageon's Blade is really broken and it works quite well with the Conqueror healing. Also having Alacrity, which also gives attack speed, and 1 attack speed in the base runes. Basically provides you a lot of attack speeds, which is gonna help you heal up. It's gonna help you stack your Conqueror faster and stuff like that. So for Electrocute, the build is slightly different. It is basically jungle item. You can do either blue or red smite. It basically depends on the matchup. I actually already did a YouTube video on when I do red and blue smite. So if you want to see that, go in the description. There will be a video called like red versus blue smite. Just click that link and you'll get the video. So either red or blue smite into Duskblade, and then either Umbra Glaive, I think it's called, or Ghostblade. Depending on if you want Umbra Glaive for removing vision, or if you want Ghostblade for the bonus movement speed. That's personal preference, like what you want. It's pretty much situational, but either one of those two. So that is basically the 2 builds, the first 3 items, the core build basically for the 2 different runes. So when am I gonna be using Electrocute and when am I gonna be using Conqueror? So I'm just quickly gonna sum up like mainly when I'm gonna use them, and then I will go into more detail in another video. We'll like mention every single matchup, like if I'll do Electrocute or Conqueror into that specific matchup. But yeah, overall Electrocute is gonna be used if they have a lot of squishy champions on enemy team, if they have a lot of ranged champions, and or if they have bruisers as their champions. This build can also be used into healing champions, so you're basically gonna kill them before they start healing too much. But yeah, that's basically it. And then we have Conqueror. I will pick Conqueror into tanks and a bit more tanky type of bruiser builds. There's like bruiser champions that does more AD. I'll probably do Electrocute into them, and then there are like the bruiser champions that are a bit more tanky. I do Conqueror into them. So basically, the tanky bruisers and the full tanks is when I'm gonna be using Conqueror basically. So that's pretty much that. So if you have any questions regarding anything I mentioned in this video, just let me know in the comment section below, or go ahead and join my stream over at twitch.tv/Kami_Khazix. I'm actually gonna be going live right after this video is uploaded. So if you're watching this video the day that's being uploaded, just tune into my stream and yeah, you can ask me there. Otherwise, just send me a comment in the comment section below. I will answer within like 24 hours. Yeah. A lot of more videos are going to be coming up regarding like the season 10 changes with Khazix, with jungle, with solo queue. Like everything will slowly be uploaded on the YouTube. So if you don't want to miss out on that, go ahead and click on the red subscribe button, since it's free. So you might as well get free content, you know? But yeah, that's it for me and today's video. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in my next YouTube video or on my next live stream over at Twitch. So see you guys.